stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Bills bringing an extra DB out, third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Tua now from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by Chop Robinson. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up second and
another one for Cook. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 6.
Again, it's Cook. It to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. All set now, 1st and 10.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Bills first down.
Now Allen going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
The second. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive than I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We send a man in motion. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. McAllister back deep to return. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Brought in by Ganson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6.
Here's Allen. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. On the sneak, it's Allen. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up fourth and maybe a yard.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the fourth down punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. The Miami offense headed out there now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Second down carry for Achane. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. Punt team on the field. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. The Bills set to take over offensively. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. They've got first down here from the 36. Allen on the play action. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
He's running with it. Oh, Allen loses it! And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
And the Bills, first down.
Trying it left side with Cook. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch their early lead to 9. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa finds his back. Achane. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Going on third, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Tua off the play fake. Able to find Strange here. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
To Brenton Strange. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
10 more yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards.
Air it out on third. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Loss of 8 yards.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Makes the score Bills
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
take over first
The
and
Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Escapes the defender. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills.
All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
Allen now on first down. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Kick is good.
That one right down the middle.
Ties the game
And the
at 10.
Dolphins tie things 10-10. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
The second. A 6-yard pickup.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills first down.
And off to Cook here out of his own read. They'll call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup.
Allen to throw. This is caught by Lambert Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for a Bills first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, Allen. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, You know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And stick with Achane. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Dolphins 1st down.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Tagovailoa back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down at the line. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. On now comes their punter. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's Cook. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Allen. Drops it off to Cook. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Hits him on the out route. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Throwing here, Allen. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This a 54-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He's back to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's Bo Nix. He'll go to the former Penn State Nittany Lion, Tyler Warren. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's the Raiders quarterback, touchdown from 20 yards away. The Raiders win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Xavier Worthy. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Chiefs walk it off. They win in overtime. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. McAllister now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him. Here's Allen. Short pass brought in. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up
now Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
Allen on 3rd down. Gets him on the end route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
H.N. again. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with H.N. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards.
So 1st down from the 41.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to H.N. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of
The gun, Tagovailoa. The Bills get to him. He's brought down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long for him here. It's this to Waddle over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Fights his way through a tackle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Really Gay there on the tackle. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He'll work against the blitz. Over the middle, he's got Kincaid. He's off to the races. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
66 yards. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Cook scores, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dolphins 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Massive hit, the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal, they go option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Josh Allen, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 31, Dolphins 10.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Tagovailoa on first down. Escapes the pocket. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Achane at the middle. And he dodged the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Achane. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Allen now on first down. All the left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Allen setting up play action. Next on the crosser. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
Air it out on third. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down. First and
I'm not
goal
sure how
at
this
the
defense
3-yard
let
line.
that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
10-yard line.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third
and goal for Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 38, Dolphins 17.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're through 3 here. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the keeper, here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
Trying to find Jalen Waddle. They're left with 4th down here. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Another one from Cook. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
from the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Bass's kick is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
First down. A gain of 15.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the throwaway. DJ Reed there defensively.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. First down now, ball at the 33. Now Allen off the play action. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard
Offense
line.
headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
And 1.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Handoff down to the receiver. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Brooks now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
16. A gain of 2. Brings up
Second down carry for A.J. Whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. Ooh, put some air under this one. Right side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
See, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, got to expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Cook. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Grant on the tackle. A 2-yard
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Cook trying this one up the gut. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And off to Cook here out of his own lead. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.